G'day. Well, I'm going to do this video. Here's a funny camera angle for you, isn't it? I'm going to do this video a little bit more simply than one of my recent ones. And yeah, I'm not going to, just for the technically minded, I'm not shooting this one in 4K, just 1080 HD. For the reason is, like most of my good videos, I tend to shoot in 4K these days. YouTube processes it and makes it look a bit sharper. But the downside is people with a slow internet connection, there goes my light, have a problem sometimes with caching. So a couple of these I'll do in 1080. I thought I'd show you anyway an update. I have some related videos, without giving away the plot, coming up, which will be a proper series of videos. But do you remember in my shorts, YouTube shorts, talking about the mower? Yeah, you can't quite see it here. There's bits of mower, and this is now, it must be a couple of months. Here's the progress I made with that so far. It's the one I decided to take apart because it smelled a little bit smoky. In hindsight, I'm sorry I ever did it, but anyway, in here we have the crankshaft and everything I've kept high and dry, other bits and pieces, some of which I've painted and cleaned up, like the cylinder head. And there's a plane, a whole lot of bits here, and finally the main thing, the reason I've been taking so long, I've got this back. This is my piston that I sent to the guy after 3 times, here goes the plane as usual, 3 times I ordered new rings. The first 2 times from the local mower place. First time took 3 months to get here from the USA, genuine Briggs and Stratton, and they were the wrong ones. And the next ones they supplied me with were the wrong ones. So I went to eBay, and shout out to the CARBY guy on eBay. Highly recommend him. He really took care of me. His name's Shaun. I've dealt with him before. He sent the ring set that these are supposed to match the piston, but they didn't. So goodness only knows what this piston part number is, but it didn't match. So what Shaun's done is taken the time out of his busy schedule, matched up these rings from crikey's nowhere, and yeah, they're now the correct ones. So I guess that means pretty soon I'll be putting it back into the cylinder, trying to work out where the I'll open the bag and show you, trying to work out where the, well, the stroke, because it's all pulled apart, trying to work out the sequence of 4-stroke, which I do recall. So hopefully I'll get it first go. Like, here's the crankshaft. Oh, there's the crankshaft. Now, why specifically I'm talking about doing the mower thing here anyway is because there's a lot of videos, as I've mentioned recently, I don't or haven't filmed. Probably should have, because a lot of them would have been very good for views. Now, one in particular, recently when I was trying to find some specs about this, I searched for Briggs and Stratton, trying to find even a basic lawnmower. Ouch! There's ants here. Ooh, live bite. Oh, he's a vigilante. There's a dead one now. Trying to find simply a disassembly video for these. Now, there literally must be billions of these on the planet. Nothing fancy, they're just a petrol push mower. Couldn't really find anything except one that was fast forwarded and not detailed. Yeah, I could have made a video like that. Probably should have, because it would have done very well, but I didn't. And the reason for that is, it's like the many, more ants, you're kidding. Oh no. Well, I've said this many times, the thing I do for YouTube, these hurt. Why am I sitting on ants? Wait a moment. Blessed things. Oh, okay. Well, this is going to be a non-edited video for a change, after the last one knocked me out. Oh, that's a long one. Right, hang on. Crank up. Tilt up. Right. Right, there you go. This is what happens when you're doing vlogs. The reason being that, where was I? Somebody tell me where I was up to. The last one was a complicated edit. The reason is exactly that. Some of the car videos I could have done, I haven't, because it literally takes many times longer than the actual job takes. The ones I have made in the past, they have done quite well, some of them, installing brake hubs, etc., and brake pads, what have you. Little tips and tricks that I've come up with or stumbled upon. They take an awful lot of time to do, and the biggest point, I guess, is when you're working with greasy objects or oily, you've got it all over your hands. You have to then somehow try and move the camera, try and move the tripod, all the gear, switch between cameras if you have more than one. It's just not worth doing at the time. So that's the reason you don't see a lot of things that I do here or have done in the past, because I just couldn't be bothered. Too much work. Like a 1 hour job might end up taking you 6 hours to do, and then you another 20 hours editing it. So that's a little backstory of something I thought you'd be interested in. Why there are videos that I could have done that I haven't. This would be one of them. This has taken ages to pull this mower apart. Huge trouble with the thanks of Gary getting off that stupid. I'll show you. Hang on. Where is it? Oh, can't see it. Somewhere here. Oh yeah. This thing. That was at the end of where the blades go. I think it's called a blade boss, if I recall. See already, this is a 6-7 minute video. Crazy. Okay, I'm going to keep these short. So there was a mongrel thing to get off. So basically that's it. That's why you don't see it, because the amount of work to get to this point. Yes, you could film it like the last time that we trimmed these trees here. It was a year ago when Gary and I did the ones at the back. And yeah, you could have time-lapsed it or whatever, but sometimes it's just not worth the drama. Anyway, there's a little outsider's or an insider's tip for you, why some videos just aren't worth the effort. Anyway, cheers for now, and I'll see you next time.